Man, why is everybody talking about a glass being half full? Or why is everybody talking about a glass being half empty? I mean, does it really matter how much is in the glass? Or is it that we want to tell ourselves that we can look at this in two different ways of being pessimistic or optimistic? Yeah, you can say you have 50% left, or you can say that there's only 50% here. But how about this? The glass is just there. The liquid in there is just there. The problem is, both sides of this same coin have an issue. With pessimism, we don't appreciate what we have. We don't appreciate that 50% that's there. But with optimism, we're saying that we don't have to worry about filling it up again. We're saying that there's no point of us even trying to fill it up. If our intention is a full glass, if our intention is to fill up the cup with the drink, or to even use that cup to drink, the action then is not to worry about how much we have left or how much is there, but to ask ourselves, what do we have to do to fill it up more? It's like we've stopped thinking about what we need to do. It's like we've stopped caring about the real part. Now, don't get me wrong, appreciation is good, and understanding that you aren't there yet is good. But if we stop at the 50% mark, if we stop to say, hey, this is all we have left, when will we ever be able to live our lives? When will we be able to live the lives that we want to live? We'll keep telling ourselves that this is all we got, that this is all we can do, instead of telling ourselves we aren't there yet, but we're gonna get there, and we're putting in everything we can to get there. Even though we can change these variables of the cup and the liquid, the glass and the liquid, into any single world or universe that we live in. Maybe it is lifting more, lifting the weight we want to lift, running the time we want to run, doing the things we want to do, having the financial freedom we want to have, having the funds we want to have. But we stop too much at that 50% mark. We tell ourselves in these realms, this is it. No one's gonna come by and fill it up for us. This isn't a restaurant where somebody's being paid to fill up our water. So the only way we can fill this up is the same way integration and calculus works. One drop at a time. And even if that drop is infinitely small, at some point, that summation will be what we need it to be. But if we keep telling ourselves, oh man, my glass is half full, oh man, my glass is half empty, we're only solving half of the problem here. All of us want something, right? All of us want to be somewhere. All of us want to be someone. All of us want to do something. All of us want the freedom to do or be or whatever goals there is. We want it. We want that glass to be full. Why is it that we won't take the time to figure out what that drop of liquid is and fill up the glass? It's not going to start until we start putting in those drops. It's not going to start until we're consistent in putting in those drops. Listen, even if the drops that you're putting in are so tiny you can't even record it, the fact of the matter is you are putting in some sort of drop that's towards being that full glass. If you let a faucet leak for a long time, you'll eventually waste a gallon or even more, 10 or 15 gallons of water. That dripping, dropping consistency is what creates that big liquid form that we're looking for. Maybe our glass is a bucket. Maybe our glass is the size of the world. But the algorithm, the formula, the actions we have to take are exactly the same. It's just putting in more drops over and over again. It's not changing anything. So find that pitcher. Find where your source of drops are. It's not gonna be that hard. It's as easy as going to the gym or even just putting out one word in a book. If you're writing a book, that's it. That's where it starts. One rep, one word, 1 mile, $1 every single day, and you'll be there eventually. So forget about trying to look at the glass being half full, half empty. Just know this is where your glass is. This is where you are right now. If you aren't where you want to be, It's not important about whether or not it's half full or half empty. It's important that we take the steps to fill it up, that pitcher. I'm sure that pitcher is right in front of you, just waiting for you to start pouring in that stream of liquid.